Welcome to Grace Embassy, the place of grace, where destinies are discovered and achieved.
So if God tells Adam to take care of the garden, one of the things God is trying to tell Adam is manage the system. Just like what Sister Sophie said, dominion, manage the system. And in managing the system, it means you should take charge. As a manager, take charge, manage the system. It helps because that means that God wants him to do something right and good, because the system is good, but the system might not be right. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. The system is good, but it might not be right. The garden is good, but if you don't manage it, it becomes something different. So what God was trying to tell Adam is, take charge of this garden, manage it. That shows that God created us to manage the system. So every day you wake up, God wants you to manage the day. You guys get what I'm saying? Every day you wake up, you are the manager of your day. Nobody should manage your day for you. If not, the person will mismanage the day, because the instruction is given to you and you alone. The same thing in Grace Embassy. Nobody should manage Grace Embassy for us. We are the one to manage this place for ourselves. Don't allow me to enter dangerous prayer. We'll go to that later. So God wants you to manage your days. Doesn't mean that the day is bad. It just means that the day needs to be improved. God wanted Adam to manage the garden, not because the garden is bad, but he wanted him to improve the garden. So that was why when he brought animal, he was naming them. It's an improvement. In the book of Job, the Bible said, have you commanded your day? Have you taken charge of your day? So everything about your life, it is your responsibility to manage it. It is the responsibility of God to provide the garden. It is your responsibility to manage the garden. That means it is the responsibility of God for you to see a new day today. But it is your responsibility to manage the day. So your life needs improvement. Your marriage needs improvement. Your relationship needs improvement. That is why you have to manage it. Your finances needs improvement. That's why you have to manage your finances. Those of you who know how to eat Big Mac and I'm not going there. But manage your health. It is your health needs improvement. Go to the gym. Don't register and don't go. Go to the gym. Manage your health. Your relationship needs improvement. Manage it. Your family needs improvement. Manage it. God wants you to manage it so that you can improve. So it's your responsibility to manage it. It's nobody's responsibility to manage, because the person who you want them to manage your responsibility, or your family or your business, they too have their own to manage. Everybody has his own to manage. It is your responsibility to manage your business. You are in a company, it is your responsibility. The position they place you, manage it. If you don't manage it, you will mismanage it. So tell your friends, manage your responsibility. Manage your life. Manage it. Manage it. Tell somebody, manage. You're a manager. Everybody is a manager. Manage. Manage. It's very, very important. You manage. You can manage. It is very important. God created us to manage the system. God created us to manage the system. You get it now? If anything goes on wrong, it is your fault. If anything goes on wrong in your life, it is your fault. You have to manage it. Let me give you the biblical meaning of in the biblical context of manage. I said is often referred to the concept of stewardship, meaning being entrusted with resources or responsibilities and managing them for the benefit of the owner or a higher purpose. The life you have today is not your life. I don't know if you guys know that about that. That's why it's not good for you to take your life, because it's not your own. So why do you have to take it? So you have to manage it. So most time when I was working with one of the youth section, and I'll hear somebody say that I feel like committing suicide, and the next thing they'll have to call one number. I say 311 or 911. There's a number you call, and the person will be talking to the little girl, and this 15 years old, 16 years old, 14 years old, I'll be talking, just kind of playing around. I'll be looking at the person and I said, 14 years old, you want to commit suicide? Huh? And you don't have to. Let me take you to Africa. You don't have to. When the sun reformat your brain, you will think about your future very well. But the point is that what God has placed in your life, it is your responsibility to manage it. So the event of the day might not be your choice, but the outcome of the event is your choice. Did you get that? You wake up in the morning, you see so many things going on. It's not your choice to make it happen, but your involvement will determine the result that is going to come out from it. Manage it. So manage your business, manage your workplace, manage your health, manage your ministry, manage your gift. Those of you who can manage your gift, manage your gift. Manage the department you find yourself. There are people, I've been in church for so many years now. There are people whereby the moment they belong to one department, the leader of the department will be wishing that the person should leave, because the person is causing a lot of trouble. You guys, I don't know if you guys have seen that, but there are some department you go, oh Lord have mercy. So manage your department, contribute to it, manage your church, your ministry, manage it. This is what God has created us to do. Manage it. So what you do with your day is more important for your daily victorious living. What you do with your day. When you woke up this morning, what do you think you should do? What you do is very, very important. God created man to manage the earth. God created us to manage it. So your responsibility is to manage your day. For you to be victorious today, you have to be able to manage the day. You have to be able to make sure that you get a better result. So when you cannot manage it, you mismanage it. Each day has a potential for you to succeed. How many of you know that? Each day has a potential for you to succeed. So as you wake up in the morning, you know there is success today. But do you know that if you can't manage it well, you will fail? Nobody okay? You sure? Drink coffee. Because this one. So when you succeed, and when your success shows up, it shows up because you have been able to manage it. There are conflicts in the family. If you can't manage it, it will damage it. There are conflicts in the family. You have to manage it. So because each day has a potential. So now this is the point. Do you know that God, who told Adam to take care of the garden, gave him the skills to do that? That's to tell you that none of you is void of any skill for you to be successful. Nobody. None of us. The only problem is we have not been able to see it by ourselves. So sometimes when there's this challenge and then your face start looking pale, I was getting scared when I saw Jesse was just looking worried. I was okay, what's going on there? What did Toby do to him? Did Toby really do anything like that? But everybody has the potential to be successful. Each day you wake up, everybody. God gave you skill, and the skill God gave you is for you to become successful every day of your life. Being successful. The parable of the talent, how many of you remember that? 1, 2, and 5. But the guy who refused to do anything with one, what happened? They took it from him and they cast him away. And the guy who was able to manage 5, they gave it to him. Why didn't they give it to the guy that was able to manage 2? Doesn't have the skill for 5, actually. That's why. Yeah, you remember what the Bible says, much, yeah. So for you to manage 5, that means you have enough capacity. So they gave him, the one that cannot manage 1, they took it away from him and cast him out. So management. So if you cannot manage the situation in your family, you will lose your family. If you can't manage the situation, your finance, you will lose your finance. You start getting broke. I know of one of my friends, I was telling the person, I knew you for 15 years begging, you are still begging till today. Something need to change. So you have to manage your finances so that you don't become a professional beggar. So some people are very professional. I'll be like, how are you? I'm so sorry to bother you. I really don't want to really disturb you. But what I'm trying to tell you is that, I've gone a little bit. I just don't want you to, don't be offended. I'm sorry. Very professional. They have good certificate for that. At the end of the day, they come, I just need, it's not little. Management skill is derived from the God that placed you in that position. So God called Adam not because Adam was missing, but he is not in the position of placement. How many of you remember when God was screaming, Adam, Adam, where are you? God knew where Adam is. He saw him hiding behind a tree with the Louis Vuitton that he was putting on. And God told him, no, you need to put on Gucci, not Louis Vuitton. Because the Louis Vuitton was just jumping out of his body. But this is what God was looking at. I placed you in a position to manage a particular thing. Where are you? So if you wake up, when you wake up every day, God has placed you in a position to manage a particular situation. So if you can't, God will ask you, the position I placed you, where are you? That's why when you come into this country like us who are immigrants, your system is your own is to manage the system to achieve the right result. Manage the system. So when God tells you to manage your day, it's because you need to put in your skills to get the result outcome. God wants you to put in your skill. You have the skill. You look inward and say, I can do it. I can make it. For you to live a victorious daily life, you need to manage your day. You need to manage your day. Do you know that you only have classmates? You only have classmates after school. No more classmates. You know that? After school, no more classmates. You have roommates, but after you get out of the room, you check for another mate. Oh God. Everyone find his own class when you are out of school. A schoolmate, but after school, no school. Because nobody's going to be chasing you for assignment, homework, project. You are the one that will find your own mate. When I was growing up, I had roommates. But man, we are not again. We're not roommates. Everybody has found his own level. They are all married, have children. Some of them are grandfathers now. But we were all roommates. Just like some of you who are roommates. A time is coming that some of you just dash out. I say, no, I need to find another mate. Not because you are proud, but because you want to manage every time situation that comes. Because some of you are going to get married very soon. This year, no, none of them. None of them this year. Jesse. Oh my God. So, now what I'm bringing out is that in order for you to manage your day, you need to cultivate the habit of self-discipline. That's what I'm bringing out. Self-discipline. For you to manage, you have to cultivate your self-discipline is the investment you have been able to put into your life when no one is watching you. Self-discipline. Because some people are very cunning and crafty. When nobody's there, that's when they are doing some terrible things. There are people like that. I remember when I was in higher institution, when during the school section, everybody is burning on fire. But the moment we go on holiday, people are playing their life out. Then we'll come back again. When we have fellowship, you see some people cry, oh Lord, I love you. It's a lie. They are begging God for forgiveness with all the bad things they've done during the holidays. Self-discipline. For you to manage your day, self-discipline. So self-discipline is not only achieving your goals, but it gives you guarantee for your future, and it safeguards you against your devourer. It's not only achieving your goals. Self-discipline, I discipline myself to achieve my goals. No, it's not. It gives you guarantee for your future, and it also safeguards you against your devourer. Because when the devourer comes, they'll just look at this guy is disciplined, let's leave him alone. But if you are one of those people that know how to take something behind, the people who make it most in life are people who are able to lead themselves, regulate themselves, and discipline themselves. You can't be successful if you don't have these three qualities. You have to be able to lead yourself, you have to be able to regulate yourself, and you have to be able to discipline yourself. So, how do you manage your day? Wake up with positive mentality. How many of you normally wake up and it looks as if that day is bad? Just wake up. It's not because you have headache, but there's this kind of feeling that you just, man, you just get overwhelmed, just like that. If that day looms like snail, you're in trouble. You're in big trouble. Nothing good will, even if somebody tells you, hey Jesse, good morning, because you just woke up and and it's not that you've been involved in any activity. I don't know that if you understand. You have not been involved, but you just woke up and it looks as if, man, it's like this day is going to be bad. It's a lie. That devil is a lie. It's a liar. Including 2 a.m. Can you imagine? They just say 2 a.m. 2 a.m. That devil is a lie. Tell the devil, no. Positive mentality. Wake up with positive mentality. Have a daily task. Number 2, have a daily task. Don't wake up, you don't know what to do that day. If you don't know what to, the devil will introduce one for you. Have a daily task. Do you know that I normally have tasks that I feel in 3 days from now, I normally have my tasks. They are there already, 3 days from now. Though I used to do this 7 days before, but I'm getting a little bit younger, so I'm doing it 3 days because I forget before I get to the 4th day. I have so many things on my head. Yesterday, me and Jesse came to this place. We spent almost about 3 hours here. We're here together, doing everything together. I have this in my head a week before that time, and I had to call Jesse. I said, Jesse, this is what we are going to do. So we came here and we're just trying to fix everything, especially this lighting, so that the guy that is editing the video will see bright face. Now, number 3, identify your priorities. Identify your priorities. Number 4, start your day with the foremost important work and stick to it. Number 5, manage your time. Manage your time. Your priority, what you spend your time mostly with, shows that is your priority. If you spend time on anything, it shows that is your priority. Then number 5, the last point here I have is avoid distraction. If you want to manage your day, you have to learn how to avoid distraction. You have to learn how to manage your time if you want to be successful and have a victorious daily life. Praise God. Anybody have any question? You good? Okay. So guys, it's your turn.